You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in. Yeah, you guys. So this is what happens. When you're low IQ and you follow a guy like Crud the Butler, right here on your screen. This is what happens, man. You get completely humiliated along with him. And this situation, the hits keep coming. This guy, he is toast. Now, hopefully, you guys will get the notifications now. I tried to fix the notification problem, but I'm not sure if y'all gonna get them or not. Hopefully, y'all will. That way, y'all smash the like button, share the video, hit the hype button. But I have an update for you guys on Mr. Resident Racist right here, and I have a major update on this guy. He is absolutely toast, bro. It is over with for this bum. And anybody that was defending him, like Myron Gaines, Myron, you're a disgusting individual. I'd never sit down and have a conversation with a dude like you because you're dishonorable, you're disrespectful, you're disingenuous, and you're disgusting. You set up here, you call black folks apes and all this other stuff. You're disgusting. Y'all need to stop pandering to these guys. So what if they got a big platform on social media? That don't make them no man. That don't make you no man. You can talk about people like that. Look at Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit. Look at him. This all he do is talk down on women, on black women, and talk down on black folks. He don't even look at his own skin tone. It's seriously something wrong with these people. These people have serious issues. When you talk like that and you act like that and conduct yourself, and you always talking about somebody wild, but you the wildest one out here, right? Peep what I'm saying to y'all now. He always arguing about a woman, right? But when do you ever see him actually with a woman? Not on the show, but actually with a woman, period. Right? And you was a cop. So sit down and be quiet, man. Listen, let me tell y'all something. This bum and everybody that's taking up for him is over with. The report just came out today. This fool, and this is why all these people that follow him are as delusional as him. Bro, this fool had other cases, other charges. Didn't I tell y'all other people's going to charge him too? But he had other charges. He had other charges where this idiot was, and they just did, let me say this too. They just did a whole piece on him on CNN. CNN, and this article right here is not from CNN, but CNN, they just did a couple hours ago a whole piece on this clown, exposing him out here rage baiting black folks for money, right? Now, this dude is done. He is absolutely toast. And all y'all that was following him, y'all toast with him. Now look at this, y'all. So according to the reports, Mr. Chuddy Crud, he was facing other charges besides the courthouse shooting. And let me get into this article right here. Let me get in this article right here. This is my boy Big Gene down there. Hold on. I gotta get Big Gene a wrench, man. Shout out to my brother Gene, the Gene deal. Y'all gotta go subscribe to Gene. Hold on. Yeah. It gotta be the one and only. Ain't nobody steal the homie tag like that. You know, we stand on top of cats like this, man. They all here pandering and praising and giving these type of dudes an opportunity. See, there's one thing I'll tell y'all about a cat like Big Gene. If you know, you know. Let him would have ran out on Big Gene with that type of foolishness Big Gene was standing out there. See how it would have ended. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I get my brother a wrench real quick. Hold on. Hey, these dudes is clowns. Let me get them right. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. There we go, right there. Let me tell y'all something with this dude, Chud the Builder, resident racist. So, according to reports, and this is coming right out of Clarksville Leaf Chronicle, right down there in Tennessee, right down there where he at. They say the Clarksville contractor and social media influencer arrested in a shooting outside of the Montgomery courthouse on May the 13th was facing, hold on, let me see if I got this right here. I got to see if I had put this up here. Oh, yeah, okay, now. He's facing, and listen to this, y'all. a separate harassment charge, right? This goes into the point of bothering people that ain't bothering you. Now let's get to this, right? This is why his ass going to prison for the rest of his goddamn life. The article says that he was facing a separate harassment charge when the shooting occurred. Dalton Easterly, known online as Chud the Builder, made national news May the 14th after the courthouse shooting. But that was not his first brush with the Clarksville law enforcement. And this is why all these buffoons are running online saying, why did he get such a high bail? I'm about to tell you why he got such a high bail, Janet Jackass. Easterly had been arrested on November the 18th of last year and charged with harassment against a man by the name of Cody Grisham, according to an affidavit from the Montgomery County General Sessions Court. Easterly, Shuddy Cruddy, was considered a threat. See, they need to send this shit to that ignorant ass Myron Gaines. You're ignorant, buddy. You're ignorant and you're a buffoon. And really, you are a straight racist yourself. You are a racist sympathizer yourself because you don't really like the skin. You don't like the color you are. Myron Gaines. I'm talking to you, Myron Gaines. Yeah, you. They pander to you over there. They kiss your ass because you got all them little subscribers. I don't care about that shit. And I got more than you in real life, nigga. Period. You a cop, nigga. So, like I said to y'all, right? Easterly had been arrested on November the 18th and charged with harassment against a man by the name of Cody Grisham, according to an affidavit from the Montgomery County General Sessions Court. Dalton Easterly, a.k.a. Chuddy, was considered a threat after making repeated unwanted calls and messages, the affidavit said. And I quote, Mr. Grisham has received numerous calls and messages that are unwanted and has caused significant annoyance, alarm, and fear, the affidavit said. Dalton Easterly was given a $1,000 bond then and released on bail conditions. Look at this right here, y'all. He's toast. And I told y'all his ass is toast. Right? I told you he's toast. Hold on. His ass is toast. Right? Now, y'all see it on the screen. I just want to make sure y'all read this yourselves so niggas don't say I'm capping. Right? There it go again. Montgomery County Courthouse on May the 13th was facing a separate. So everybody kept saying it's self-defense. No, this mofo was already facing harassment charges. Asshole like. When the shooting occurred, he was facing those charges, the court records show. But this is why he's done. Dalton Easterly, let's read that part again, known online as Chud the Builder, made national news on May the 14th. Listen to this now. After the courthouse shooting, listen to what I'm saying to y'all. I want everybody, just pay attention to what I'm saying to y'all right here. After the courthouse shooting, but that was not his first brush with the Clarksville law. Now let's keep going. He's done. He is done. Enforcement. Now let's fast forward down here. So for that incident of harassment against that other man, right? He was released on bail conditions, on bail with conditions, including no contact with Mr. Grisham and his family or any of his household members. Also, read on the screen right there, y'all. This is why this idiot is toast. He was also ordered not to have or consume alcohol or controlled substances, the affidavit said. Now read the next sentence. This is for dummies. It also notes that Easterly was not supposed to use or have any guns or other weapons. His ass is toast. He was already ordered by a court, you peons. Not, and y'all sitting up here crying, why is this bill so high? He had already been reported for harassing another man. Didn't I tell y'all this yesterday? I told y'all this yesterday. This mofo had other cases and other charges that's coming up. He already had this one. This just popped out today. And they wondering why. And a whole lot more gonna pop out on his ass now. And he gonna be catching a lot of lawsuits. Remember I told y'all all this first, and they all slept on what I said. It went under the radar. Y'all gonna see. Read what it says right here. Read what it says right here. It says, it also notes that Etherly was not supposed to use or have any guns or other weapons. This mofo got caught up on an attempted murder. He was already had ordered by the court to not have no guns or any weapons. He's done. That motherfucker done. He done. Then y'all asking why his bail was so high. You got a gun in front of the courthouse with all those people out there. Now think about this, y'all. You ask yourself, and they said he had went to the courthouse that day. So he didn't take the gun in the courthouse. That means if he didn't take the gun in the courthouse, he had the gun in his car or in his trunk at the goddamn courthouse the day he shot that man. And Myron, you sitting up here making all these old lame ass excuses talking about self-defense. Nobody. They have the videotape, asshole light. The videotape say that he pulled out and reached for, pulled out and drew on his gun before dude ever touched him. He's done. It's over with. Once you pull out your gun, before you even touch, self-defense is out of the window. Self-defense, because the other man didn't have no weapon. He's done. The harassment case was bound over to a grand jury on April the 8th, the court records show. But that case is still listed as pending. The Montgomery Sheriff's Office and Clarksville Police were called to the Montgomery County Courthouse a little before 2 p.m. on May the 13th. According to an affidavit, Etherly and Joshua Cox, that's the black man he shot outside the courthouse, got into a verbal argument in front of the courthouse. Mr. Etherly turned his body in a bladed stance towards Mr. Fox. Myron, I need you to read this, you resident racist, because, sir, you are despicable. You're disgusting. You're despicable. I heard you over there arguing with academics trying to make excuses for this lame. You are a part of the scum of the living earth. And to think that you was a cop, you were a former Fed boy, talking like that. Think about this. They tell y'all every day, if it ain't no more proof that y'all need that the goddamn that is dirt all around there, all you need to do is go listen to him. All you need to do is go listen to Myron. Just go listen to him talk. And that dude had a badge and a gun. Make it make sense. They gave him a badge and a gun, y'all. Make it make sense. He had a badge and he had a gun. And he out here talking like that. Put it together, man. But let's keep going. I ain't finished cooking yet. Myron, you need to read this. Read this line right here, Buster. According to an affidavit, Etherly and Joshua Fox got into a verbal argument in front of the courthouse. This is the affidavit from the cops, from the actual video footage. This shows y'all the stone cold racism that's in these people, that you would even defend a fool because they got the videotape, asshole. But let's keep going. Watch this, y'all. Read the second paragraph. So the first paragraph says, according to the affidavit, Etherly and Joshua Fox got into a verbal argument in front of the courthouse. So they got into a verbal argument. That's not life-threatening, sucker. And I quote, Mr. Etherly, that's Chud the butler, turned his body in a blatant stance towards Mr. Fox. This is why he's going to prison for the rest of his damn life, fool. And reached for his firearm located in his right jacket pocket. No self-defense, sucker. And Myron sitting over there lying and people talking about something. Oh, he could have hit him first. Man, shut up, you idiot. They got it on tape, you damn fool. The hell you think they got a $1.25 million bail? I wouldn't even argue. If I was academics, I wouldn't even argue with that Bama. I'd tell them, kiss my ass, you fool. Coming on here talking down on black folk like that. And you look black, fool. And you sitting out here talking down on black folk all the time. Talking about something, I'm tired of them. Shut up, fool. Shut your ass up. And y'all need to see this type of stuff. This dude actually had a badge and a gun. He actually was a goddamn Fed. They had these type of people with that type of thought process working in law enforcement. That's all you need to know right there about these Bamas. See, I'm gonna call it, I ain't gonna be nice to none of them clowns. I ain't trying to be friends with none of them hoes. Him, Wico, none of them clowns. All them dudes is busters. Period. I'm telling you what the real is. Read the affidavit. This is on the videotape. So we ain't even no getting around this. They all talking about substance. They're trying to rally behind a stone cold racist. And once again, I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying to y'all. Once again, he already had a case. It's right. Read the date. Look at the date, y'all. The date is today. That article just came out today. He already had a case. You idiot. And the case he had a case right down there in Montgomery. He already had a case. He already had a case for harassment. Well, they had messages in that case, phone calls in that case. He already had a pending case. And they told him, read it again, Myron, because I know it's hard for you to read sometimes. I know it's really hard for y'all to read. Read that line right there. Read the first paragraph, man. He was ordered not to have or consume alcoholic or controlled substances, the affidavit said. It also noted that Etherly was not supposed to use or have any guns or weapons. Case closed. He's done. And y'all sitting up here asking, why is this bail so high? Shit, y'all gonna be asking that question when all these other people come up and them other charges hit his ass. When them other charges that he got great coming hit his ass from all them other people he harassed, when he get hit with all them charges, all them lawsuits, they gonna take all that GoFundMe money y'all saved up for his ass. They gonna take all that and they'll pay that shit right back to the people that he harassed out here. Because guess what? In Tennessee, they have a law. You can sue for a hate crime. Yeah, in Tennessee, you can sue for hate crimes, sir. And not only can you sue for hate crimes in Tennessee, you can criminally charge people for hate crimes, especially in specific situations like Chud, the Buster. Yep. Now, let's keep going in this article. Because it's easy to ether dudes like that. I wouldn't even argue with a dude like this. This shit is on tape. You think they would have arrested him? They wouldn't on tape. They have it on tape. That's why he has no case. They have it on tape. Read the second paragraph again. It says, Mr. Etherly, and y'all smash the like button. We should have way more people in here, but y'all know how YouTube doing, so we got to make sure we get it back right. It says, Mr. Etherly turned his body into a bladed stance towards Mr. Fox. So he turned towards this dude. Myron talking about, hey man, what if he hit him, man, and he had to get something fit? Man, shut up, fool. Shut your ass up. Did you see what they said, what the tape said, Buster? He turned his body in a blading stance towards Mr. Fox, reached for his firearm located in his right jacket pocket. They got this on tape, buddy. Thereafter, a physical altercation ensued, the affidavit reads. It goes on to say that Etherly shot Fox in the stomach and himself in the arm, the investigation says, or the investigators say. Etherly was taken to Vanderbilt Clarksville Hospital for medical treatment and then booked into the Montgomery County Jail. Fox was lift flighted to Vanderbilt University Medical Center, where he underwent emergency surgery. Etherly was charged with attempted murder, employing a firearm during a dangerous felony, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon following the shooting. Etherly appeared before a Montgomery County judge for a brief hearing on May the 15th, Buster, where his bond was set at $1.2 million. A preliminary hearing is set tomorrow in this case. Days before, Italy, now listen to this. This dude is a buster. So this is, forget the other case, the other harassment case. Days before the shooting, he was arrested again, like I told y'all. He was arrested in Nashville and charged with theft of services, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. He's done. And y'all sit up here trying to make an excuse for this guy? There is no way. Listen, you getting all them donations and you ain't even pay your ticket? At the food place, you just walk, and the dude told him to pay his ticket. It's on video. He ain't getting out of that. He still got all those charges. So when you stack up all these charges, man, this motherfucker, he ain't never getting out of prison. It says, according to the affidavit, Bob's Steak and Chop, a Broadway restaurant, and the security manager told the police they asked Etherly not to live stream. This is all on tape too. He can't deny it either. He ordered 2 entrees, cocktails, and appetizers totaling $371. But he out here telling y'all, yeah, man, hey, send me that donation so I can support my kids. That's what he told y'all. But he was ordering $370. Nobody's talking about that shit. How the hell was he getting all that money to order all that food like that at that restaurant? How was he getting that? But then he said he ain't had no money to take care of his son, take care of his kids, and now y'all don't give this man $250,000. You dudes is clowns. Because what he was doing was rage baiting the black community for profit, and his ass is going to prison. Straight like that. And I'm going to tell y'all something. If a dude, y'all listen to a dude like Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit. If Myron was a former Fed and he talked like that, then you know how them people talk. Man, let me tell you something, man. I don't trust no authority. I don't trust no authority. I don't trust no authority. They gave Myron Gaines a badge and a gun, nigga. And he talking like that on YouTube. Now you tell me what you think. You think you gonna get a fair shake? You gotta run down with a dude like that? Get out of here, man. He just as bad. He just as bad. Think about that. Myron Gaines was a former Fed. He boasts about being a former Fed. Look how he talk. Look how he think. Look how he act. Look how he degrade women. Look how he degrade black folks all the time. This is not even questionable. You got a funny face looking dude like that that's out here running his mouth degrading black folks. Period. And he looked more black than he do white. Make him, and he was a former authoritative figure that had a badge and a gun. They ought to be ashamed of themselves, the people they let in here in authoritative positions. And I said it, and I say it to his face when I'm looking down at him. Because he's going to look up to me. So it says, when the restaurant realized he had been live streaming, right? I don't want to hear about does his, as long as his opinion doesn't affect his judgment. It shows you how he thinks, you idiot. What are you talking about? Do you not have any level of brains? When a dude talk the way Myron talk, listen to how he's talking about this case. If Myron would have been a detective on the scene, Myron would have called this whole shit different. Shut up. Shut your ass up. He let you know how he think right now. He let you know how he think right now. If it was on Myron, this man would have been free. Talking about something. Man, shut up, bro. Nobody want to hear that. Man, you make us, y'all come here and say the dumbest stuff in America, bro. I swear, man, my people lack knowledge, man. A lack of knowledge and understanding destroy my people every day. Every day. It's like Gene told Art of Dialogue. Black folks stand up for the wrong shit, man. And I swear to God, he was right when he said that. So it said the restaurant realized he had been live streaming. When they realized this, they asked him to stop his actions. This is all on videotape too. The affidavit said he became disruptive and started making racial statements, yelling, screaming, otherwise creating a scene at the location. He sure did. It's all on video. He easily then said, I'm not paying if you're kicking me out. He sure said it's all on video. The affidavit said. He then left the restaurant. Police later found him walking on Broadway near 2nd Avenue South When officers tried to take him into custody, he pulled his arm away, but was otherwise arrested without incident, the affidavit said. He's toast. He's toast, bro. And he's going to have more shit coming his way. And I told y'all, everybody that this mofo harassed, I've seen at least 25, 30 videos of different people. Y'all, all y'all in Tennessee, take y'all ass on down there, file charges against this Bama for hate crime. You can file hate crime charges in the state of Tennessee. He's facing 3 to 15 years on each individual charge y'all bring. And the shit is all on camera. You cannot approach somebody yelling slurs and then pull out mace. And he pulling out bear spray on people and mace. So he's done because that's considered a lethal weapon. And the fact that he has a gun and he's brandishing the gun, and you have many people in the video saying, oh, you got a gun. Yeah, because he's brandishing it, right? That's illegal. He's toast. They all need to sue his ass, and all that money they donated to him, yeah, get everybody else, get all these people paid that he harassed. So all y'all that's donating to him, y'all ain't gonna do nothing but pay all the people that he harassed. They need to take that money and get that money to all them black folks he harassed, all them old heads that was minding their own business, that he was over there harassing, trying to make money off their back, streaming, give it right back to them. See what I'm saying? And this is the type of stuff I don't have no time for foolishness like that. This is an absolutely disgusting situation. And the fact that this Bama got so many charges, so he got multiple cases out there, bro. And they asking you why. They out here making videos on X talking about, why is this bail so high? Man, talking about Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony wasn't running around here degrading white folks all the time and talking about what he was going to do and talking about he was going to slide on people, stuff like that. He didn't do that. This man had been premeditating what he's going to do and terrorizing the community. A whole bunch of people. He already got cases out there. And now in the newspaper today, they revealed that he had another case he was dealing with, that they told his ass that he wasn't supposed to have that gun. He's screwed. He's going to prison for the rest of his life. And there ain't even no question about it. He's going to prison for the rest of his life. So all y'all talking about, oh man, well, it's self-defense. No, it's not. He already had different harassment charges on him before this in the same court district. So once his trial comes, he's screwed. And let me tell y'all what happened with his buster ass lawyer. His lawyer's a buster too. So he got appointed a lawyer, right, y'all? So the first lawyer that this buster got appointed to him quit. The other lawyers, they was like, nah, we don't want that case. I'm not defending that dude. That dude's a stone cold racist, right? So the lawyer he got now was willing and took his case. He took his case. I'm about to show you the lawyer he got right now. He was willing and took this man's case. And when he took the case, man, they was on his ass. They went in on his lawyer, or his new lawyer so bad. They absolutely annihilated his. Y'all lucky I can't find that picture of his new lawyer right now. They absolutely annihilated his new lawyer. But his new lawyer said that he got threats on his life and stuff like that. And that's not cool. But his new lawyer said that everybody's calling him a racist and all this other stuff now, and basically going in harassing him and his family because he is representing this guy. And he basically wrote a long letter talking about, you know what I'm saying, people and the things that people are doing with this situation, right? Right? That's what he's doing, you guys. The dude is sad, bro. He's sad, man. And I'm just telling you guys, man, it's absolutely despicable. And he's done. He ain't got nowhere running. Y'all hit the like button as y'all come on in here. I'm bringing y'all this information today. He's done. They just did a full report on him on CNN 2 hours ago. Right? He's going to mess it up. And this is the thing that all them other clowns and this is the reason why some of these dudes had enough common sense to say, nah, I ain't going to F with that. Even though them dudes themselves is a bunch of racists. Because they see the negative effect he can have on their platform. Because now that you got CNN and them talking about this stuff that they're doing, They could go in there and shut down all them people who do that type of content. And they know that. That's why you have certain people who were saying, nah, I won't bail them out. Nah, I ain't bail them. Because they know that now they can't run that racist shit on them other platforms no more. Because now that this is getting national attention, it's going to shut that shit down. It's going to pressure all of them to shut it down. Period. And for y'all who thought, and the people who come in here talking about somebody ticket, well, Donald Trump can't pardon no state case. He can't pardon no state case. Can't do it. He's done. He cannot pardon a state case. And somebody asked me that I hear the recording of him begging Aiden Ross. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear about it. Let me tell you something. He don't want to pop out nowhere, bro. That's the last thing he want to do, bro. That's the last thing he want to do, bro. Is pop out anywhere, bro. You don't want that's the last thing he want to do right now with the situation he got going on, bro. He got way too much heat right now, bro. Way too much heat. So he definitely do not want to pop out right now. That's a no-go. No, that's something that would be the worst thing he ever did. So yeah, bro. I wonder what they're gonna say now that this fool, he already broke his other bond demands. He broke his other bond demands right here. He broke them. He was not supposed to have any guns or weapons. Now, what happened to that case? I don't know. It's still pending. That case was supposed to go to a jury, a grand jury, on April the 8th. It didn't go though. It's that. So he still got that pending. And this situation right here is going to hurt. It's going to destroy him even more. Now that he got this attempted murder, it's going to magnify every other case they have. And I'm going to tell you something. They have to make an example out of him, which is what they're going to do. Because if they don't, you're down in Tennessee, man, you'll have a goddamn ride down there. They're going to have to make a big example of him and say, hey, look, we are serious about hate crimes and, pieces of shit like this guy right here who will go around here harassing and calling people out of their names and bothering people, calling people the N-word. I even saw he went up to a dude that was special needs, man. He went up to a special needs dude in the gas station, man. Knowing that dude wasn't right, bro. Doing that shit for profit, man. Messing with that, effing with that man. Then he threatened him too. See, that shit ain't cool, man. Doing that to old heads. Effing with them old brothers like that that's out there just chilling, man. Minding their business. How many black folks y'all seen that was out there, old heads just chilling, having a conversation? You go over there, calling them the N-word, messing with them. And then y'all got dudes like Myron out here talking about, oh, that's freedom of speech. Ain't no way in the world I ever sit down with a clown like that and have a conversation after he said no shit like that. Nigga, you a cop, nigga. And you a dirty one. The way you talk right there, you a former Fed, man, ain't no way in hell, man. Ain't no way in hell, bro. That's your mentality? I try to tell y'all need to watch these people, man. Telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this, bro. And these are the people they give a badge and a gun. Did I tell y'all this? These are the people that they giving a badge and a gun out here to, y'all. But yeah, he's done. It's over with. He go ahead, pack it up. Y'all, so all y'all share this video, share this report. It's over with for Cruddy. It's over with, baby. You already broke. You already broke your bail thing. And shout out to the brother Flacco. I heard Flacco say in this video, he was like, I think I can talk to him and change his mind. Man, you can't change that dude, man. That dude ain't gonna change his damn mind, man. Myron is not changing his mind, bro. Myron is an ignorant asshole, bro, who unfortunately was in law enforcement. Period. Don't nobody want to hear none of that from him. He don't get no pass. Y'all don't got to bow down to him because he got subscribers. Who cares? So salute to everybody that's tapped in, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this dude right here, he's toast, man. Get him out of here. Pack his ass up and get him out of here, bro. All them cases he got, and I told y'all, watch, when he get more charges that's coming and them lawsuits that's gonna hit his ass, all them people that donated gonna be donating to the black folks that he gotta pay. So that's why I said, let him run that shit up to 1 million. I hope cause y'all notice one thing. Once they started realizing that money couldn't really be used, his donations don't slow down the last couple days. And they go send go. His donations slowed down. Yeah, I know. I saw the other copycat. I got video of him. I got video of the other copycat that's out here calling black women the N-word. I saw it. Don't worry about it. We on their helmet. See, they gonna get like I said. They know that this is not, and this right here, the reason why they don't like this, because they don't want to give excuses and say that black folks been right the whole time when they say that people like this, scumbags like this exist. But that's just the honest to God truth. They do exist. Right? Even that weasel Mike Tyson, you go have that dude on the show. He had a white dude on the show, and he's telling the white dude, yeah, go ahead and say the N-word with the hard ER. Say it right now. Say it. Bro, come on, man. Like, you would really do that, man? Mike Tyson do anything for $1, bro. These dudes are sickening. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.